Come ride the little train that is rolling down the tracks to the junction. Forget about your cares, it is time to relax at the junction. Lots of curves, you bet, and even more when you get to the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
There's a little hotel called the Shady Rest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
It is run by Kate. Come and be her guest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
And that's Uncle Joe. He's a moving kind of slow at the junction. Petticoat Junction.
Hi, Floyd.
Hi, Sam.
What can I do for you?
Well,
Well, speak up, Floyd. What could I do for you?
well, could you clear out?
Clear out?
You know, leave.
I know what clear out means. What I don't know is why you want me to do it.
Well, you know the telephone down in my boarding house. There's always a crowd hanging around to use it.
What's that got to do with the price of beans?
Well, if you wasn't here, there wouldn't be anybody hanging around your phone.
Yeah, what a whale of a business I'd do if somebody tried to call in an order.
Well, I'd be here. I mean, I want your phone for you. What are friends for?
Wait a second. I do have to go out back and inventory the feed and grain. So you just go ahead and watch my phone.
Be happy to. What are friends for?
You already said that.
Well, I just wanted you to know that I meant it. Go ahead. Inventory your feed and grain. Inventory everything you got. I don't mind. You know why?
Yeah, 'cause what are friends for?
That's right. Hello, Sarah. Give me 446 ring 2. Who am I? A stranger passing through. That's right, a stranger passing through. Thank you, Sarah. I mean, whatever your name is. Honey bun? Me? Oh. Look, honey bun. Well, I couldn't say what I wanted to say to you last night, so would you listen, please? Girl of my dreams, I love you. Honest, I do. You are so sweet. If I could just hold your charms.
Floyd? Was that you singing?
Singing? When?
Just now when I came through the door.
Oh, then? Oh, I forget.
Well, what do you got that thing slung around your neck for?
To keep warm?
You know, sometimes you're... What's that?
All right.
Huh? One thing that was nice. La-da-da-dee-dee-dee, la-da-da-da.
And after all said and done, there's only one girl of my dreams. It's you. That was for you, honey bun. What'd you think of? Well, how do you like that? She hung up on me.
Coming. All right, Floyd, let's go. I mean, Ford!
Can't do it, Kate. It wouldn't be safe.
Why?
Well, when your heart's on fire, smoke gets in your eyes.
Hey, that's not a bad title for a song.
Don't laugh, Kate.
Oh, I'm sorry. You want to talk about it? Well,
I can't.
oh,
Don't you want to make me?
not if you don't want to.
Make me give you a hint.
All right, give me a hint.
I'm in love.
You're in love with a girl.
Oh, you guessed.
Lloyd, I think that's wonderful. Who is she?
Well, I don't want to say. Not till the very last minute, just in case.
Just in case. Oh, you mean if things don't work out?
Don't even say that. She's fine, and true, and wonderful. Could I ask you a big, big favor?
Well, of course. What is it?
Well, you know I don't have any relatives,
I know.
and Charlie's gone, and I don't have anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I pop the question, she says yes.
And I'm sure she will. Go on.
Well, if she does, and there's a wedding, will you give me away?
Boy, that Floyd's really gone off his nut running around with a married woman.
He is not running around with a married woman.
And you shouldn't have said it, Kate. That's how rumors start.
Oh, boy. Look, we got problems enough around here, and there's a lot of work to be done.
All right, you guys take care of that, and I'll work on Floyd. If he thinks he's going to get away with running around with a girl we don't know about, he's got another thing coming.
How can you find out?
I didn't take that correspondence course in how to be a detective for laughs, you know. After I finished that course, there was nothing I couldn't come up with.
Except the $14 for the course.
I didn't pay them that on purpose, Kate. That was my way of testing the school, see whether they could trace me.
And they did.
Yeah, they did a good job, all right. Gave me a lot of faith in the old outfit. Well, see you later. I'm going to do a little pussyfooting around.
Uncle Joe, do you mean to tell me that you would stoop so low as to shadow your own friend?
Well,
When you find out something, let us know, huh?
She loves me not. She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. She loves me not.
hi, Floyd.
Oh, hi, Joe.
What's new?
This polishing the engine.
I can see that. What's new with you?
Oh, me? Didn't I tell you?
No, what?
This morning I broke on my sleeve holders. They ain't putting rubber in these sleeve holders like they used to.
Floyd.
I only got 4 years and 3 months out of this last part.
Floyd, do you mean to tell me that the biggest news you know about is that you busted one of your sleeve holders?
Oh, well, if it's news you want, did I tell you about Gretchen?
No, Floyd, you didn't. Tell us about Gretchen.
This morning she had a calf.
What?
Yeah, Ben Miller's cow Gretchen. Prettiest calf you ever saw, 26.5 pounds. Ben's going to name her Bessie Love. He names all of his cows after famous movie stars.
Yeah, I know. He got a bull named Milton Sills.
Well, I got to be on my way.
I'll make this run with you, Floyd. Keep you company.
Oh, thanks, Joe. I'll make this run alone.
This railroad's open to the public.
Not when I've completed my schedule for the day. I'm not on company time now.
Oh, you got somewhere special you're going?
You guessed it. And as soon as I get her fired up, that's where I'm heading.
Okay, Floyd. Nice chatting with you.
Sure thing, Joe. See ya.
Open that for me. I'll show him. Lucky I spent that summer as guest hobo gathering material for that book I was going to write. And Floyd will have to get up pretty early to fox old Joe. Ooh, right smoother down here than it does up in the coach. Funny how love brings out the sneakiness in a man.
Well, hi, Floyd.
Are you alone?
Near as I can tell.
I'm coming to you, Steve, because I know you'll understand.
Understand what?
You in love, ain't you?
Well, yeah, that's kind of the reason I'm getting married.
Well, that's a good reason.
I thought so.
That's my reason, too.
You're getting married?
Popped the question last night.
Well, congratulations. Who's the lucky girl?
She's, no, I better not tell. This is the most wonderful thing that ever happened to me, and I don't want to jinx it.
I can understand that.
There's a favor I'd like to ask of you, Steve.
You name it, Floyd, anything. Floyd, you're kidding.
No, I ain't. And I got another idea.
You know something, little guy? I sure am going to miss you when I get married. It's mutual, huh? Hi, darling.
Betty Jo, I've got to talk to you.
Okay.
Well, could we put this down?
Well,
I've got to talk to you.
you said that.
Yeah, I did, didn't I? Well, then I'll talk. Oh, you're going to hate me.
Why should I hate you? I love you.
Yeah, you love me. Don't forget that.
I won't.
And don't hate me.
I won't hate you.
Okay, here goes. I agreed to a double wedding with Floyd and his bride.
A double wedding? Them and us? At the same time? I hate you.
I knew you would.
Oh, darling, I don't really. It's just that... How could you do it?
You know I honestly don't know?
You don't know how it happened?
Well, one minute I was looking into Floyd's big baby blue eyes, and the next thing I knew I was nodding yes. I'm sorry.
I know.
It's just that, well, the poor guy had it all worked out, how we split the minister's fee and go halvesies on the flowers, the whole bit.
Floyd thought of all this?
Does seem a little out of character, but, well, I guess when you're all alone in the world.
I know. I feel sorry for him, too. Well, maybe something will work itself out. Anyway, I don't hate you.
Well, maybe you ought to wait until you hear the rest of it.
The rest?
Yeah, well, you know our plans for the honeymoon at the seashore? We're going to the mountains.
Why?
Well, the seashore doesn't work in with Floyd's plans.
Doesn't work. What do Floyd's plans have to do with our honeymoon?
They're going with us.
They're going with us.
Honey, I'm sorry, but when you look into those big baby blue eyes and everything starts to swirl like you're in a crystal
I
ball.
don't care. If you think I'm going to share our honeymoon with somebody else, you can just go alone.
But, honey, they won't be with us. They'll be in one room and we'll be in another. There'll be a whole wall between us then. Oh, what do you know? You're a bachelor.
Where's Steady Joe? Up in a room sobbing, and if things get any worse around here, I'm going to join her. Oh, I don't blame her. I heard about Floyd barging in on the wedding. Yeah, certainly upsets things. But it's kind of hard for me to get mad at Floyd. You know, he's all alone in the world, and he just kind of thinks of us as his family. I know, but Floyd should realize that the wedding is the most important thing in a girl's life. Well, I'm sure he's unaware of that. Wait. Maybe there is a way out. If we could work on the girl that he's going to marry and point out to her that this is the biggest thing in her life, maybe she'd insist on a single wedding. I'm sure she would. But who's the girl? That's the problem. This is the best-kept secret since we found out that Doris Zippel used to be a star in the roller derby.
Hey, I'm closing in on the answer to our mystery. Look at this gossip column. Floyd Smoot was seen in Ma Kiley's candy kitchen buying a box of chocolate-covered cherries.
So?
Hey, you don't have my keen detective's mind. Now, all I gotta do, scour the valley, find a girl that likes chocolate-covered cherries, and we got her.
Did your keen detective mind happen to notice the next item?
No, why?
Let me read it to you. Doc Stewart reports that Floyd Smoot has fully recovered from having his stomach pumped due to an overdose of chocolate-covered cherries.
Boy, is that Floyd underhand. He'd do anything to throw you off.
Anybody That's all we need. Selma Plout.
Yeah, go tell her we moved.
Oh, not Rachel. Wait a minute. This could be the answer to finding out who the girl is. If there's one person that knows more gossip than anybody in this valley, it's Selma Plout.
Yeah, she picks up more dirt than a herd of vacuum cleaners.
Honey, tell her we're in here, huh? There's one thing I hate, and that's having her find out that she knows something that we don't.
Okay, if she springs it on us, we'll just act nonchalant. You know, play it swave.
Sway it is. Oh, I just had to pop in to tell you the news.
We've heard the news.
Oh, no, you did not. This bit of news. Is it about Floyd? Oh, then you did hear it.
We're on top of everything down here at the City Rest.
I might have known. Well, don't just stand there. Say something. Say something? What is there to say? What is there to say? Congratulate me on marrying Floyd. I'll come down the aisle first.
How come she comes first?
Because, age before beauty. No. Maturity before youth? That's more like... No. I'll come first because... That's right. Maybe it would be better if I go last. That's a good idea, but what's the reason? Well, that way it'll give me more time to get around to the head of the aisle after I sing the solo. You're going to sing the solo? But of course. Oh, promise me that someday you and I... Oh, wait a minute. This wedding is featuring my daughter. Love to that faraway sky, where we can be alone and faith renew, and be together where those flowers grew.
Oh, Floyd, go back to your cannonball.
Betty Jo.
Please, Steve.
Look, honey, when you open the door, this is important. It concerns you and me.
If you're still worried, I'll say it again. I don't hate you. I don't hate you.
That's swell, honey, but I just found out who's the fourth on our wedding.
Who?
Selma Plout.
I hate you. And, of course, my nephew Rollo will be ring bearer. And my Henrietta will be maid of
Hi,
honor.
honey bun.
Hi there. And I think when I toss away the bridal... Noisy boy. Oh, I was just telling Kate and Uncle Joe about our grand wedding. Oh, there'll be something for the valley to remember us by always. Did you say remember us by? But of course. Oh, you don't think we're going to live in Hooterville with its limited social activities? We ain't? Of course not. Oh, you little butterball, you. We're going to live in Riverdale and join the country club and mingle. Oh, you can play golf and I'll play bridge.
But I can't play golf. I ain't got a ball.
We'll buy you one. You'll see. Oh, life will be one gay mad world. Yeah, but Selma, if you move to Riverdale, how's Floyd going to run the cannonball? Oh, Floyd's giving up the cannonball.
What?
Oh, Floyd, I can't have you coming home in those messy railroad clothes. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, you see. Oh, it'll just be one gay mad world.
But I don't want a whirl.
Of course you do.
And I ain't giving up the cannonball.
Of course you are.
Oh, no, I'm not. What I'm giving up is you.
He's such a tea. Oh, that little rascal. Floyd, you see, he'll be back any minute crawling on his knees. Floyd, I'll be right back. Honey bun forgives you.
Selma!
Attaboy, Floyd. Don't stop till you get to Kansas City.
You, were saying?
I love you.